First of all, congrats on bump.
Congrats on your little bump.
There is this new development that has emerged, particularly regarding Candace Owens and Megyn Kelly, obliterating Blake. One called her a fraudster.
So she's
I mean,
a
they
serial
sound reasonable.
fraudster. That's called fraud. None of it was just due to the fact that she seems like a rather shitty person.
While the other claimed that she's alone in this battle.
Then, as soon as Blake Lively filed her complaint, Liz Plank was out. Instantly said she quit, a show of support and solidarity with Blake after everything dropped.
And also in this video, we will uncover the fact that there's this video that has resurfaced where Blake basically validates Justin Baldoni's claims.
It's just as important to say, okay, I believe in this, and that's why I'm standing up for it, and that's why I'm not being difficult. And then there are other moments to go like, am I the in the room?
She's basically saying that she likes taking the authorship on the sets, that she likes being more than an actor.
I'm like, what is happening here? I would show up on a set. I knew that they just wanted me to show up and look cute and stand on a little pink sticker where I'm supposed to go and say what I'm supposed to say.
And we'll unwrap all the drama. That's Bhavin. So, Candace Owens recently suggested that no one is publicly backing up Blake Lively. It seems like people are distancing themselves from her. Some stars like Jenny Slate, after reviewing the lawsuit, decided not to get involved. Ryan and Blake are basically begging for people to solidify their claim regarding Justin being a creep. Candace Owens revealed that Lively and Ryan tried to recruit more celebrities like Jenny Slate and Liz Plank to join their lawsuit. Plank was even offered a bizarre role as a bromance expert in Ryan's documentary.
Then, as soon as Blake Lively filed her complaint, Liz Plank was out. Instantly said she quit. What we have discovered since, a repeat sort of Ryan Reynolds psychopathic strategy of essentially love bombing people, giving them roles they don't deserve in places that they don't belong.
A clear attempt to buy her more support. However, Slate saw through this scheme and refused to participate. Candace Owens also reveals Ryan's psychopathic strategy where he wants Justin Baldoni to be alone, that he's isolating him from the people that once supported him.
And basically pretending to be the best, most amazing friend because the person that they're targeting, the person that they want to isolate, is a person like Justin Baldoni who's connected to that individual. It's all about isolation. And so Liz Plank was a perfect person for them to go after because first and foremost, if you don't know anything about her, I had never heard her name before this scandal.
She also went into the list of people that do support Blake Lively, like Ari Emanuel, powerful person in Hollywood who is playing the role behind the scene in the lawsuit and completely supporting Blake and Ryan.
Okay then guys, well Ari Emanuel is the most powerful guy in Hollywood and he has spoken out, so I guess case closed. As long as Ryan and Blake are being nice to billionaires, right? Why are we upset?
Megyn Kelly launched a scathing critique of Blake Lively,
So she's
I mean,
a
they
serial
sound reasonable.
fraudster.
labeling her as a serial fraudster and a disgrace to feminism.
That's called fraud. None of it was just due to the fact that she seems like a rather shitty person.
Kelly accused Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds of being bullies who weaponized the fake harassment claims, making it harder for the genuine victims to be believed.
She is accused of having turned the whole cast of It Ends With Us against Justin.
Blake Lively allegedly manipulated the cast of It Ends With Us against the director Justin Baldoni, lying and damaging the career in the process. Baldoni, however, stood up to her, exposing her actions.
She wrested his movie away from him and decided to try to hurt him with petty, made-up, out-of-context complaints.
Blake Lively reportedly took over the film, sidelining Baldoni, and then attempted to blame him for the movie's poor reception, with baseless out-of-context complaints.
In Hollywood, my own position is she's absolutely ruined her brand. She has started a fight she cannot win. She does appear like an Amber Heard to me.
And let me tell you one thing, Kelly didn't hold back, calling Lively a serial fraudster and suggested she created a fantasy world where she is the oppressed heroine battling a villain director. In reality, Kelly argued Lively is just another manipulator, Hollywood figure who got caught. Kelly pointed out that none of Lively's allegations against Baldoni had held up under scrutiny, with text messages and other evidence completely undermining her claims.
I have yet to see one of her complaints borne out. In fact, all of the ones I've seen have been undermined by his hardcore proof in
and text messaging and so on that puts a totally different light on her horrific allegations than you see what she actually said and wrote. It's very different.
Megan also suggested that Taylor Swift allegedly abandoned Blake Lively.
She called herself Khaleesi and said Ryan Reynolds and we believe Taylor Swift were her dragons. And she's got the best dragons because they'll fight on behalf of her friends too. Taylor are reportedly on the outs because Taylor Swift is like, bitch, I'm nobody's dragon. That's unconfirmed, but it's out there.
Blake Lively's history of manipulation dates back to her debut drama Gossip Girl, where she admitted to turning the cast against her co-star Penn Badgley simply because she didn't like him. This pattern of toxic behavior has continued throughout her career, with reports of her being difficult on sets and even causing crew members to quit the industry altogether. Her attempts to control the production, rewrite the script, and bully the collaborators have finally caught up with her.
They just wanted me to show up and look cute and stand on a little pink sticker where I'm supposed to go and say what I'm supposed to say.
Okay, so let's talk about this new clip that has resurfaced. In this clip, she's admitting to stealing and lying to the directors.
But I also knew that that wasn't fulfilling for me, that I wanted to be a part of the storytelling, that I wanted to be a part of the narrative, whether that be in the writing.
And to be honest, if this is true, this could provide more evidence to back up Baldoni's claims.
In the costume design and creating the character. And sometimes I had directors or producers or writers who would welcome that and invite that.
I mean, this straight away provides more credibility to Baldoni's claims.
And sometimes I would have people who really resented that because they were like, we just hired you to be an actor.
It must be really, really concerning for the Blake's team now because this clip basically confirms what Justin has been saying. This clip confirms that she likes authorship, that she likes dictating on the set, which she basically did. And with Baldoni saying that happened, he was basically an outsider. In his own film that he bought 6 years ago that he worked so hard on, he was basically treated like the onward out by the whole crew, the whole cast members. He was abandoned by every single person who worked in this film because Ryan and Blake Lively were apparently more popular, had more power over him.
Blake Lively is dumb, and I mean really dumb. She has told on herself so many times, and people digging up old videos.
I want to have authorship. You know what do you do in those instances, Blake? You direct your own movie.
It's people around her in order to take control of the movies upon which she works.
Oops!
That turns out to be a bad tactic. As I've said before, my first advice to lawyer to all possible clients, don't do criming on tape. Criming on tape is stupid and bad, and don't do it. It's not a crime to do this, but it does make it look a little suspicious that you are using exactly these tactics against Justin Baldoni, apparently.
For those who believe in Baldoni, I don't think that these escalation and allegation will matter much. There are lots of people who believe that Justin is being unfairly targeted. And I would say that there are some people who believe that Blake Lively was roughly treated on set. Whether it was harassment or assault, whether it occurred or not, we'll have to wait and see. Right now, Blake's claims are more about feeling uncomfortable on the set. These legal battles are ongoing with no sign of resolution anytime soon. A lot of people wonder if the situation will ever eventually settle, but at the moment, both sides are digging in. Blake Lively has some serious claims to prove, and Baldoni needs to defend against those. As for the new claims, it's unclear whether anything more will resurface. Thank you so much for following along, and remember, stay tuned for more updates. You can keep up everything by just subscribing to us. Stay safe. Bye.